All right, welcome to How It Works. We're Third Shift Paranormal, and we're going to be talking about some of our ghost equipment today. And the two pieces that we are going to talk about today are the EDI Plus and the EM pump.
Yeah, we're also going to have a second angle right here on the equipment that we're going to put in the bottom of the screen right here so you can see everything going off and all that good stuff also.
So, the EDI Plus is it's becoming one of my favorite pieces of equipment. It can do a lot of different things. It can read temperatures, detect heat spikes and cold spikes. It can read air pressures and humidity levels. It has a built-in EMF and a vibration meter. And in the top slot, which I'll angle down here, you can actually put a SIM card in here, and it can graph everything on a computer so you can see a chart of everything that sets off this equipment.
At the exact time, I'm pretty sure it's down to the second and millisecond and all that. Like, it gets pretty into detail on the graph.
So every time that, like, when you hit the record button for this, it starts off at a base time of 0000. And it starts from there. So long as you keep track of the time when you start recording on the EDI Plus, you can match it up to your investigation. And also, it has this buttons right here. You can see where it kind of says mark. So if you hit both these buttons at the same time, you can put a mark in your data on the graph, and it'll let you know that when you're looking at the graph, hey, something significant happened around in this area.
Yep.
So that way you know to be paying attention in that area for that. So that's a little bit about the EDI. And the EM pump, well, honestly, I don't have much to say about this one.
Yeah, this one's pretty much self-explanatory.
Yeah, this thing puts out electromagnetic waves. And as everybody basically knows, electromagnetic waves or electromagnetic fields are what spirits use to communicate with our world or use to interact with our equipment. So this just helps give them more energy besides taking from our flashlights and our cameras, so we don't have to change batteries as often.
Yep.
At least that's the theory and the hope for that. We have used them already before. You'll see that in an upcoming video, and they worked pretty well. Things got very interesting, so keep your eye out for that one. But let's go ahead and turn on the EDI.
Scooch it over here. There you go, just to block out that light.
Cool. Alright, so right now, I believe I have it set on Fahrenheit. Oh, here, let me turn that off real quick. We'll talk about that in a second. So we have it set on Fahrenheit, so it's 75 degrees in the room. And you can cycle through a display, which is this button here. So you got, this is Celsius, so it's 23.9 degrees Celsius. That one was EMF level, so this can show off EMF. That's why we have the EM pump here. Shows that. Also, if you don't want to listen to the sound, there's the speaker button there. You can hit that, and it makes the EMF detector part silent, which is pretty nice because it can get pretty annoying.
Yeah.
And then also we got the pressure levels, which this is air pressure. All right. So a quick explanation of what air pressure is. Air pressure is the force exerted on a surface by the air above as gravity pulls it down to Earth. Basically, gravity pulls down air, it hits a surface, it creates air pressure. That's about it for that one. And let's switch to display over to humidity. Humidity is just moisture in the air or moisture in a gas that can be detected, which when you blow stuff on it, it will detect the moisture level in the air. Didn't quite set off the pressure because, well, it doesn't evolve pulling the pressure down. As you also saw, it spiked cold and hot because when Xavier blew on it, this thing right here in the center here is the sensor which reads all of this. So as air comes through everything, it passes over this, and that's what gives it all the readings. Now, when it detects everything, it's pretty nice. Now,
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, the
I
ice
didn't realize how much it melted.
I know, I didn't realize how much the ice cube melted either. So we're gonna switch this back to Fahrenheit. I don't know how well this is actually gonna work to show it fucking detect the change. But let's see if I can get it to see.
Yep.
It'll spike blue for when it gets super cold. This thing, I think, is a bit... I don't know if I want to be getting water on it.
Yeah.
Probably not a great test idea, but it's what I got. Wait. Drive. Let me clean her off real quick.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Hey, chill. And then we got a lighter so we can detect pressure, heat change. If I can actually get the thing to go off in camera frame, it's a lot harder than it looks. There it goes. Oh. Also trying to be very careful with that too. Don't want to melt any of the plastic or anything because that'd be bad. Oh. So it literally does just about everything. Now I will say I don't think it replaces a K2 meter, any milligauss meter or mel meters, anything like that. It has a decent EMF reading. It's definitely not the strongest or anything like that. The vibration though, I love this about it. So, turn that back on. You can turn vibration on and off. So, as long as you have it sitting there, if something were to come up and you have it sitting in a hallway and it walks across the floor, it will read every type of vibration. Like you barely can tap on the table just like Xavier is, and it will go off. And tap on the other side of the table like over here, it's gonna go off.
Yeah, I'm pretty even stomping.
Yeah, he's just stomping on the floor, it will go off. So if we set this up in a hallway that says, say there's someone that you go somewhere, a lot of rumored activity of a spirit walking up and down the hallway, you hear footsteps up and down the hallway. I would put this thing up, set it up on the camera, and look for the vibration to go off. And that's how I would use that. And like I said, it can record all of this onto a graph, which you may see in future videos.
Yep.
Once we kind of figure out how to use it a little bit more. It's still very new to us.
Yeah.
So I think that is about it for the EDI Plus, or better known as the EDI, and the EM pump.
Yep. So check out our other videos that we would be having down into how it works. I'm pretty sure the next one we're going to drop after this will either be the EMF or the cat balls and flashlights, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, in our other hanging bridge video, we will be having this in there, and that's our first video we'll use this in, and I think the first video for the ghost magnet too, isn't it? The EM pump?
Yep, the hanging bridge will be the first video for the EDI and the EM pumps.
Yep, and now I'll wrap up this how it works.
Well, with that all being said, comment, subscribe, like. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
And don't forget to share it too.
Good one.